So this would be a fireside chat if there were fires, so it's kind of just a side chat. But I'm Eric, founder and CEO of Greenview, and I'm here today to speak about my experience with Dr. Yohannes Zeleke of Washington, D.C. Legend Tours. I've known Dr. Yohannes, I've had the pleasure of knowing Dr. Yohannes for I think about 14 years now. And I think it's really a great opportunity to talk about the experience, and more importantly is he's got the most innovative and interesting tours that you have in Washington, D.C. First up to start, Dr. Yohannes himself, I mean, it's a history lesson just talking with him, his history, the amount of knowledge he has in his brain. You learn something new every single time about history. And the time when everybody's so distracted with TikTok and immediate news and headlines, to sit down and hear a historical perspective that can put everything in sort of context is really amazing. So that on its own, that's just having a conversation on the couch. But then when you take it to DC, because DC is such an amazing city. It's got so much history, the architecture, the design, and just the amount of history that's contained in DC is really amazing. Now, I don't really know that. I only know what I know, obviously from studying history, but more importantly, from Dr. Yohannes from interacting. Going out to Virginia and him explaining to me, here's L'Enfant and L'Enfant's plan for the city. He's given me so much more context for understanding the layout of DC, the cultural history of DC, and you sort of understand why things are today because of how they evolved. And that's the kind of just amazing context, but at the same time, this is not a boring history lesson. This is a fun, just normal conversation every single day. And so I want to share that experience with people I can. So when my staff, our staff here in DC, will go in and do a tour with them. We did a tour of the African American Heritage Museum. And the way he explained it, the interpretation right there just made the tour for everybody. We take our clients, we say, well, hey, if you'd like to do a tour in DC, come in and we'll take you. And he does an amazing job of combining just an entertaining, fun, jovial experience with deep and contextual knowledge of everything you're seeing. It's very sensorial in that way. And so that's really why I'm always enthralled to have these conversations, always to go out, even just walk around town. And I would encourage anybody who really wants to just understand and do that typical DC, go do a tour of the Capitol. You do it with him and you're really gonna do it right. And you'll come away just much more respectful of American culture, much more invigorated, and much more curious about the world. And I think we need a little more of that today. So I would definitely recommend it. And please check it out. And I hope that we can continue to gain the knowledge from Dr. Yohannes over the next few years. All right, thank you very much.